Hello there and welcome to Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing just fine and you had a wonderful month of July. Today we're gonna look into some of the viewers' questions, and the viewers' questions are from the 30th of July 2022. And some of these questions are a little bit about what's going on in this world. And since the situation looks like it looks, I will not be able to maybe use certain names, but I can describe that person, what it's all about, so you know who I will be talking about. So let's begin here. What kind of questions do we look into today? A moment, I just get my paper here and we're gonna see. Glasses on. We have a question from a lady that calls herself Suzie Q. And her question is, what will happen in my love life? And is there a new love coming in? The next question I will be talking about is from a girl called Cathy. And she wonders about the EBS, Emergency Broadcast System. So she wondered, when can we expect an EBS? And the following question to that, and will we have one more lockdown before the EBS? The next question comes from a man called Mark S. And he wondered if a certain Mr. T will return soon. And this Mr. T has been in a very important position 2 years ago in North America. And somehow he's still very important. So we're gonna look into if this Mr. T will return soon. And that is probably return into that office he had before. The next question comes from Adam, and he wonders if Jfk Jr. will appear back in the spotlight. So we're going to look into that. The next question comes from a girl called Jennifer, and he wonders about another Mr. T. And this Mr. T has a high rank position today, and he lives above the country that the other Mr. T had a big office in. And this Mr. T, some people says that he could be related to a dictator on an island in the Caribbean. So you probably know what I'm talking about here. And the last question for today will be from someone who calls themselves Teddy Bear. And the question there is, if there is another lockdown, will we still get groceries? And will we have to use masks again? So those were the questions for today. And we're gonna start with the lady called Suzie Q. And her question was, what will happen in my love life? And is there a new love coming in? So, Suzie Q, let's begin with your question. First, I need to shuffle a little bit, and we're gonna ask the spirits, the forces, the right energy to be present in these cards, so the correct question can be given to Suzie Q. Just a moment. And love. 1, 2, 3. On your question, I'm gonna take out 5 cards, Susie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna also use some extra cards. These are the oracle cards. And they have a good way to point things out, what you should maybe consider. So we take one of these. Suzie Q, will there be a new love in your life? And we take one of these pink cards, and they are more for emotional and love questions. So we take one of these for Suzie Q. And for the questions here, I will be also using some dices. And those I have in this hat. And these dices are marked with words and symbols or pictures. And they're also good on pointing out stuff. So let's shaky first. And we take 3 cards for Suzie. 3 dices. 1, 2, and 3. So let's see here, Suzie, about your love life. Yeah, you have definitely, you can say a little bit, lost your trust in love. And it's like you have been alone for a while now. And it doesn't feel right. You want that being together with someone to lean on to, someone to share good stuff, bad stuff, a real companion in life. You really are, your whole soul, your whole heart, your whole being are ready for this now. You have tested, you have tried to have fun, but went back to, no, I wait. There is no one right now for me. You have this like knife here that harvest what you sow. Since there has been some bad experience in your life and you feel a little bit, what have I done wrong? I be nice and be good, and why do they do this stuff to me? Remember, what you sow you will harvest. Even if this person seems to have a happy life, it will not end like that. If someone hurts someone that is innocent and pure in heart, this person will definitely harvest what it has sown. For you, Suzie, I have good news. Definitely there will be a man for you. And this man is strong in mind, strong in body, strong in his thoughts and heart and everything. He knows what he wants. And no one can convince him if he is certain of something that this is not what you should do. For example, when this man falls in love with you and you fall in love with him, he will be certain of it. It's not like, oh, I like you tomorrow, I don't know how I feel tomorrow. No, this is for sure. It's a man who keeps his word, and that is very important. He must keep his word. If he say yes, he means yes. If he say no, he means no. And if he gives himself to you, open up and gives his heart to you, then it's not like a temporarily feeling, oh, I feel in love right now. No, then he has been thinking it through. He has have the time to get to know you. He knows your values, you know his values. Everything has to click on different areas for him to open up. And when he does, this love will be extremely strong. Even if he may appear like a cold person that doesn't have so much feelings, he's a little bit restricted or a little bit shy even, but that is because he saves himself also for the good one, someone like you. This guy, he will definitely bring the trust back in love and relationship for you. The question here is when does he come in? You take one. And there is what number 1 here. So it could be 1 month, the first month of the year, January. So until January, I want to give you that time frame is where you're gonna meet him. And when you start talking, when you start getting to know each other, since you are not, I feel you're not young people, you're like, you have lived life. So it's not like your first love. And you are not his first love either. Then you don't have to waste too much time, you know. Everything seems like it goes where it have to go. It would just be the highway for you, both. Highway, that means straight way, no obstacles. I get the strong feeling that this man had worked, or maybe it's work still, in a position that he gives order to people. He could be a teacher, professor, he could be military, police, or someone that gives order. Could even be a lawyer. Someone that is, he has to be firm, and he has to be, keep his word, even in his career, his job. You love music, and so does he. You're gonna find a very nice side of him. He even likes to dance, so I think you're gonna like dance together or go somewhere that they have like possibility to dance to live music and so on. It's like you are healing each other. You will heal him, he will heal you, and like the strength and well-being will come back. And this dark cloud that has been hanging over you, regret about why did I start dating him, and the tower, you're not feeling completely straight, everything is like half done in love life. Maybe I should just be single, and and that's it. That will like disappear. That will not hang over you anymore. So, Suzie Q, I can just congratulate you. There is a very nice man coming into your life. You don't have to search him. You don't have to look out for him. When you meet, it will be like natural. I don't want to give exactly where, because you can get very hung up on that, but definitely you're gonna meet, and from the first moment you start a conversation, it's like, oh my god, we have so much in common. You really think so too? You really feel so too? And sometimes it's difficult to find people that understands you and have the same values and appreciate and don't like the same things either. So it will be very interesting, yeah. So Suzie, wish you all the best luck with this man, and It will be very nice. I can almost guarantee that. Yeah. Well, let's continue to next question. Let's see here. From Cathy. And Cathy wanted to know, when can we expect an EBS? And will we have one more lockdown before the EBS? So, emergency broadcast system. Let's see. Cathy. This is for Cathy. When will there be an EBS? Maybe it's good to ask first, will there be an EBS? So let's concentrate on the EBS for Cathy. Just a moment. EBS for Cathy. It has to be this way, yeah. EBS for Cathy. And we're gonna take one of these oracle cards and see here, an extra card. EBS for Cathy. And one of this card. And we're gonna take some dices also. Oops, this one wanted to be. Blank one. Another blank one. A jewel. So let's see what they have to say. What information can we find about the EBS? Oh. Okay, the answer is there will be an EBS, certainly. The clock is ticking. All the clocks are ticking, tick-tack, tick-tack, tick-tack. That means soon we reach the cuckoo bird. Cuckoo bird is going to say cuckoo, 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 and that means the emergency broadcast system. And the cuckoo bird wants to make you aware of what time it is. The time is near. When this emergency broadcast system will appear, will happen, it will cause a lot of confusion with people. They're gonna feel hurt. They're gonna feel pain. In the beginning, it can be that the broadcast system is gonna be taken as BS. Someone is joking with us. This cannot be true. This is not really that way. But since everything is coming out, the luck will change for the better. It's for the better of all. And it will open the key to truth, really. And we will pour out some kind of wealth to people through this EBS, wealth in information way. And this is for the people, because they deserve love. They deserve to know that this is for them, for their own good. We have a sun here. We have a bag with French fries and a diamond. Brother and charm. So that means while the sun still shines. And when does the sun shine? Normally in summertime. That means June, July, August, even September can be months when it's still warm, like still a little bit summer months. And just take out your popcorn or French fries and watch the show. The EBS in itself is like a diamond. It's worth a lot. A lot. Let's see if we can get a more specific answer on when. Stressful, soon, soon, soon. It says like soon. It could be anytime. It's a strong 5. Could be 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, maximum 5 months, even if I feel that it's too far away. But I give it a number 5. The question 2, and will we have one more lockdown before the EBS? That is also an important question. So, depending on where you live in the world, for example, here, where I come from, Sweden, Scandinavia, we never had lockdowns. We really never had to go with masks either. There was no mask forcing or mask mandates here. So lockdowns a little bit, restaurants and so on had to close earlier, but no lockdowns in that sense, what happened around the world. So we were quite free. So I can understand why this question is important for you. So let's see, when will there be another lockdown before the EBS? So let's take some cards there. Will there be one more lockdown before the EBS? I don't think so. I really don't think so, that maybe there will be talk about lockdown. You have a key and a cage that is open. Maybe they will try to. Maybe they will try to lock you in. But the door is open. It will not really be a lockdown in that sense. Because the people don't want it. They refuse it. They will not accept it. So it could be stressful because they want to get the people even more poor. And I don't think they will go so far as to a lockdown. Possibly more like a scare of lockdown. Or maybe small lockdowns in certain places, but not like a global one that we have seen the last years. I don't think the people are gonna take it. It's too much love going on here. Too much people are, arms in arms, strong together. And I don't think they can make that come through. Another lockdown. Well, that was my answer for Cathy. Let's continue to next question. And the next question is, just a moment. From Mark S. And his question was, will Mr. T return soon? And this Mr. T we talk about is the Mr. T that has been he say, working in a very high position, like 2 years ago. But many say that he still is in a high position. And this Mr. T have a lot of followers in his country. A lot of people like him. Not only in his country, but in many countries around the world. So let's see if he comes back soon. Mr. T. Will Mr. T come back soon? I would say he has never been really gone anywhere. He's still there. But officially, if he will come back soon. Let's take one of these. And one of these for Mr. T. Oh my God. Make the effort. Yes. Will he come back soon? Always very missed. Will he come back soon? I can say like this. Right now, people are suffering. Really suffering. We have way to poverty. People are so tired. They are hurt. They feel pain. They are so lost. And there's a big snake all over those people. The snake people. Yeah. And like I would say, the judgment day is coming soon. There is also a woman who is a lot of involved in this, trying to make this Mr. T not come back. And she is like a real snake. She has many connections and she's like a woman in power. Regarding Mr. T, he is very loved. And he makes an effort for a lot of people. He is not someone who just sits and waits things come by themselves. No, he really makes an effort. And he is loved. Even if he would return very soon, there is a group of people that don't like him. They will do anything to keep him away from not returning. And what do you mean with soon? That is also a kind of relative question. I will take some cards on if he will come back. That's the most important question. Will he come back? We're gonna take those away. And we make a continue question. Will this Mr. T come back? And the next question will be, if yes, soon. When? Will Mr. T come back in the position he had before? Yes, he will. Definitely. His freedom, new start, new beginning, end of problems. It's like all his children, you can say children, has been waiting so much. They are tired of waiting. They are anxiety, people not feeling well. But he will return. He will give like a new start, new beginning. And when will this happen then? It will come, and it will come with the Tower. It will like shake all the fundaments. All the people will be shaken. It will be like, how you say, lightning and so on. It will come like a shock for many people. He's still a little bit in the shadows. And it's like the message is temperance. Take it easy. Everything in its time. There's a strong number 10. Could be 10 days, 10 weeks, or the 10th month. It could be even quicker because we have the Tower. So it could be when we at least expected. It's difficult to give time. And this is an elderly man. Yeah, it's not so young. And number 10 again. So 10 days, 10 weeks, the 10th month, and that will be October at latest. So he will come back. Let's continue to next question. And next question was from Adam. Adam. Is Jfk Jr. going to appear back in the spotlights? Let's see. Is Jfk Jr. going to appear back in the spotlights? So let's take 5 cards on Jfk Jr. Will he appear in the spotlights again? So we take one of these, and we're gonna take one of these. So let's see, Adam, what the answer will be. Very handsome man, this Jfk. Give your relationship a chance. Take one here, one there, one there. So this Jfk, around him is the Tower. So it's like he has been struck by lightning. Something horrible happened to him officially. And he was loved by people here. Judgment, yeah. Yes, of course. He's been in hiding, the hermit. Someone who hides away in a cave, study, preparing, and so on. And but not completely. He has been in the shadows, in hiding. And he was loved. And it looks like he's still loved. A very handsome guy. Look. We have the Judgment card here. And the Judgment card here tells something that has been dead will come to life again. The dead will rise from the tombs. A new start, a new opportunity. So literally you can say the dead will rise. And it will be on everybody's tongue worldwide what is going on here. His resurrection, you can tell it, will lead to better finances, better economy. And it seems like he's not alone. There is a lady in his life. So like she will also appear. When? Let's take one card. When? We have number 8. strength, healthy, strong. Number 8 could be within 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or August. So the resurrection we're talking about here, it's a strong one. You cannot deny it. It will be very clear. Difficult with timelines. He's like in the shadows right now. He's hiding. But when he will resurrect, he will be like newborn, reborn. People will talk about it a lot. So there will be some kind of resurrection, some kind of, how I say, rise from the tomb. Exactly when, I cannot give you. But suddenly, like the death, he's not dead, he rise from the dead. Death come when you at least expect it. There is no real given date. It will come as a surprise. It can also come sooner than we expect. But number 8. So let's continue to next question. And next question was from, let's see here, Jennifer. And she was asking about a certain Mr. T again. But this Mr. T is not the same as we were talking about before. This Mr. T, there's a rumor that his father comes from a Caribbean big island where the dictator on this island could be his father. So now you maybe know what kind of Mr. T we talk about. And the question was from Jennifer, when is Mr. T expected to leave? So let's see. This Mr. T has also an important position in his work. And a lot of people don't like this kind of work he's doing in his position. And people are certainly asking here if he's still going to be in that position or if he will resign from his duties, you can say. So let's see, Mr. T number 2, different Mr. T. Will he leave? Will he stop working where he works today? So let's see. This one is like this. Mr. T, will you stop working? Will you leave your position? And the following question is, of course, when? If yes, when? So we take one of these. One of these. And I think we need some dices here. One, two, three. So, Mr. T. What he has done in his position is like oozing. It's too much of everything. It's too heavy. People don't like what he's doing. And he's definitely getting worried. If he's gonna leave, yes, he's gonna leave. He's gonna move this, and it's like wishes coming true for many people when he moves out. Where he's gonna move could be a nice continuation question. He's moving to a place when he will be totally alone and isolated. Good place. So yes, he will move out. He will not be working with the thing he's working today. And that will be, for him, very worrying. He's very worried right now. But definitely he will move. And that is like many people are praying for this to happen. And here also, there are many things you can forgive and there are things you cannot forgive. So even if, example, religion say you must forgive, certain things is not forgivable. And especially what kind of work he had done is not forgivable. Mr. T number 2. Let's take another card. When are you leaving? When are you moving out? Strong number 6. Could be 6 days, 6 weeks. Maximum. I don't think 6 months. I get the feeling it's too far away. Yeah. And it will be kind of, this is like police, military, someone in uniform that's gonna kindly ask him to move. And this move will bring better life for women, children, people overall, like happiness coming back. Yep. So there is a move for Mr. T, definitely. Yes, let's continue to the next question. And next question was from Teddy Bear. And the question from Teddy Bear was, if there is another lockdown, will we still get groceries? Will there be mask mandates again? So, let's see if there first will be another lockdown. And if there is no lockdown, then maybe not too much worry about the groceries. So, Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear, Teddy Bear. If there is a lockdown and groceries and masks, what do you want to say about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Teddy Bear. And we take one of these. And we take one of these. So, Teddy Bear, masks. You will try to make a lockdown. If there is a lockdown, it will be like very short. It's like people will not take it. No way. It's enough. So it could be like they announce it, they say it on television or whatever, but the lockdown will die. The lockdown will not go through completely, because people are fed up, people are tired. It's too much for the people. It's like how higher powers could stop it, because everyone has a limit, and this is a limit that has been reached long time ago. There will also be, they will be like blaming the children. There will be children that are very sick, children oh, we have to do this for the children. But those sick children are made sick. They are like given some kind of medicine that is not healthy, and this medicine make them sick. And they cannot hide that is from the medicine. There is no need of a lockdown. Studies, information will come out, and this information can also stop the lockdown. Well, what about the groceries? Will there be enough groceries? Even if there is no lockdown, it could be a lack of groceries anyway in the shops. So let's see how the food supply will look like. How will the food supply look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see any lack in food supplies. Food supplies. What I see is balance and abundance and party and joy. So I don't see empty shelves like in Netherlands for the farmers protest there. This is different. There will be groceries available. What I also see is like people coming together. Maybe they have some small markets here and there, and it would be possible to get groceries on not only in the supermarkets but on little unconventional places. So I don't see any big lack of food supplies. No. Well, what about the masks then? Let's see. Will you have to wear masks again? Remember, mandate is not a law. It's just a mandate. I recommend all of you who don't like masks, try to find scientific proof, papers and so on, that tells the pros and contras with those masks, if they really help or not. And for those who have difficulty to breathe, masks are not such a good option. And it's good you have some scientific proof to back you up. So let's see if there will be masks again. Yeah, it will be a lot of talk about masks. In certain places they would demand it, could be in hospitals and so on, but not everywhere. They will try to make it a law or a rule, but it will be divided opinion. It floats away, it goes away. Even if some places, somewhere they want to have masks, the result will be no really masks mandates. They will try, but here there comes up wise people. Could be medical doctors, could be expert, could be some people that comes out and information comes out very quickly. And they will oppose this, definitely. So the answer is maybe not 100%, could be in different places, but it will be changed through scientific data that comes up, definitely. And the natural healing, the natural environment is the best thing not the masks. So this will also come up to the surface. Well, that was my answer for the questions of today. And if you like what you have seen, please don't forget to press the like button, subscription button, and share button. Not only because you like it, but it could be nice maybe to get a notification, because I'm going to post more videos in the near future on different subjects like magic, rituals, magical herbs, and so on. So it could be quite interesting to maybe get notification about that. The other thing, if you should have any questions and something you wonder about, or something maybe you want me to discuss here in a video, you can find my email address below. So feel free to mail me, and maybe I can make your question in a video also. So that was everything for today. I wish you all the best, and be strong. Good times are coming. See you soon. Bye bye.